Hello viewers, Chance, thanks a lot for watching this video now. I know you are so much close to the exam or just started preparation of project management. What is project management? Project management is there for long years, but PMI Institute has something called PMP, which is the most valuable certificate in the world, which covers nearly 200 countries. It's something like a reputed MBA from a big institution. So is it so tough? Is it a semester based? No, it's one certificate, one shot, 180 questions, nearly 4 hours of exam. So how easy it is to do? That is what we're going to listen from Krishna now. Krishna cleared PMP examination on May 29th, which is pretty recent. Now in the June 5th we are. So we're going to understand how it happened. Before that, first we have to wish him congratulations, Shiva Krishna, for this wonderful achievement.
Thank you, Sriram. Thanks a lot.
Okay, great. So when you are here, I'm going to bring up your profile of, here it goes. That's a certificate, right? We are long waited. Look at the smile in his face when you see the certificate. Okay, great. So tell me, getting this orange certificate, how long was this a dream for you?
So it's a very big story, Sriram, but I would like to start from back. It's all started back in 2014. You won't believe. Not my preparation. I haven't started my preparation in 2014, but I got inspired, and I know like there is a PMP from PMI Institute. Like this is something. This is some certification where it's a high profile certification that I came to know from in 2014 when I was working. I'm from IT sector, when I'm working there. We used to get a few emails from our leadership. So from one of my delivery lead, I got his email signature stated like some PMP certified. So that time, you won't believe, I don't know what it is.
Made a decision that day. One day I will have this.
Yeah. It's like usually we'll see for people's profile like Java certified, .NET certified, or some other management profile certified. That's I feel like it's okay. Like even I did the SQL certification and my skill business process certifications. From that is from skill side, but from management side, it looks quite interesting because I never saw that type of certification from any profile. So that time I decided like I need to know what it is. Before writing itself, I decided to at least to know what it is. So then I did Google and get some information. Then I saw, okay, there is some eligibility criteria. It's not like a regular certification. The eligibility criteria itself, we should have a 35 hours of the training and 36 months of experience, like project experience. So a lot of things are involved in that time. To be frankly, I don't know much. I'm not at all eligible to write at all, to submit the application at all. So then I took a step back in the sense like, okay, at this point of time I may not be eligible, but definitely one day I will be eligible.
Come back.
One day I'll come back. So it's all happened in 2014, and after that I focused on my skill-based, technologies, and I used to work for that, and it took some years for me to get some information on that, and in 2000, after that 2019, it was started. I again came back to that because I got a bit hands-on experience, and I know PMI what it is, and I know little stuff because I'm working for Agile methodology projects. So I came to know, okay, these are the eligibilities. No, my eligibility criteria, I was passed. My eligibility criteria is clear. Now what next? I don't know what to do. Seriously, I don't know what to do. And I search in Google, YouTube. There are few people who are giving, the motivation on PMP, what it is, how it is, and how it will be, and the leadership qualities and all. When I'm listening that leadership qualities and all, I feel like, oh my God, it is very high to me. It is out of my brain. I feel like it is out of my box. The concepts which I'm dealing, I feel like, am I in a position really to clear it or not? I questioned myself. But then I realized, okay, maybe at this level of experience, I may be in a basic level. But if I start preparing, maybe it will take 1 or 2 years. That's fine. But maybe that level, I will be in that position to clear that. So I decided, I started with the basic, I haven't gone to any institute, no trainer, nothing. I just opened YouTube or Google some concepts. That is basic concepts which I already know. Like mostly, as you said in the trainings, I still remember most of the project management people will do major part in execution, but they don't know leaderships, and they feel like they are doing a lot of project, the whole project, but they are still in the execution only. After doing execution, they feel like they are doing the whole project. I still remember that word from you, and because I belongs to that category.
Not only you, Shiva, Krishna, many of you. Even I was like that for years. Then I realized, my God, I'm doing only execution. I'm calling myself manager.
I still remember that word because I'm into that zone. So then I realized, okay, not only the execution, there is who is doing planning, who is doing initiation, I don't know. Once they decided, it is coming to me as a user stories, and because I'm from skill side, technical side, they will give a user stories and they will listen. So let's start working it. But that's okay to work. But what's happening behind? Who is doing what? Where is the SOW? What's happening? Initiation? What is happening? Project charter? And I'm really not at all aware of that. They're simply paying me. They're giving one task. I'm executing and done. I don't know who will close the project, who is going to deliver the project. I'm not at all aware. I'm just a piece of person who is sitting in between at the part of execution and just executing the things which they're giving.
I like that you said, I'm a piece of person. Man, you're not a piece, man. You're a pack of person.
So then I realized, okay, this is the reality. There's a lot of things which PMI give.
True.
So this is not limited. The work which I'm doing in my current, it's only 1%. Believe me, it's a 1% task. There is still 99. It can be beyond that also, but it's still 99. So then in 2019, I again opened my YouTubes and whatever the learning paths I have. So then again, I met one interesting person of course, he's my childhood friend. He's Shohel Ahmad, who is trained in steel learning, and he also passed
Yes.
a PMP certification. Then I met him, that guy, and he gave a little boosting, like, okay, let's start now. And I have something in my mind to write the exam, but it's like a boosting for me. Yes, I got a person. So then I got a little, interest, and I started preparation. After he passed, after few months, like, in September 2020, I joined Sri Learning, and that training was excellent. So after telling all this behind story, I would like to thank you now because that time came. I'm very much impressed with your training and the suggestions which you are giving during the session. It's not about the concept. Suppose if it is scope management, it's not about explaining only the scope management. Behind the scenes is always important, and the psychology matters a lot. So when you are telling the concept, I used to see the psychology behind that, not the concept, because concept I can read in book, but psychology I need to get from somewhere, which is within me.
I like that, which is within you. Good. You are matured in psychology now.
So that was concepts, and I saw not only you, after even believe me, after your training and your courses, the materials which I got from Sri Learning, believe me, I not even trusted you. I opened some other, because there are multiple people who give the better training also. I'm not saying that, but when I start questioning on you also, I will get something more better. I mean, questioning is not directly, but with questioning within myself.
I understand.
So I did that myself. Okay, now I got Sriram, who is one of the best trainer in PMP. Now what next? So I questioned myself, like, okay, I completed the trainings, and you said when doing the training, I still remember you are saying, first book the slot. You will get the energy, you will get the motivation, you will get the seriousness of the examination.
Right.
Which is the first thing I which is I haven't done that. So for 1 or 2 months, I haven't done that. I haven't booked the slot because I haven't submitted the application itself, because I'm not at all confident. So by the time I started, okay, I decided, okay, now I need to write the certification. Then I saw that slots are not available due to pandemic. Slots are not available in December, because in December, you know the reason. There is a new pattern coming from
Rush,
2021.
rush like
Rush.
anything, right? It's like a
Yeah.
Friday, Black Friday sale. Everybody running.
Yeah, so it's very hard for me to book slot. I didn't get. Then I realized, oh, it's okay, take a break, because in the new pattern, even I don't know what type of questions they will ask. Concepts might be there, but when you don't know the pattern, again we will be in a trouble. Like the number of questions we don't know, the type of questions we don't know. Of course, concepts, the multiple choice will be there, but something new which I don't know. So I took some break. Like let's wait for some time, and let's see what others, like the comments from other people, like from the community and all. So I took some gap for that, and after I decided, I took break for around 5 days for my office. Like I said, of course it is a mandatory sick leave. It is a planned sick leave from my side.
Planned sick leave.
Yeah, so then I took 5 days leave, and I prepared hard. So then I did, and yeah, it was by the time I see the score, it's like the feel was, it went on a it's in high range at all. I don't know, is it me, first of all? Is it me which I got it that, or I still my mind in blank stage? So then I took some time gap, like 5-10 minutes. Then I enjoyed the success, and I shared the success with my colleagues and family members.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice to know. Cool. It's a big story. From 2014 you started. Oh man.
Yeah.
I can see the passion you had. By the time you don't have that much of experience, but still somebody put the seed in your mind. That email with the signature.
Exactly. My
Changed your life.
passion towards PMP started with the email signature from one of the leadership.
Wow.
I don't know. He's in somewhere in India and he's working, but I want to thank him at this
moment. Let your message go to him in the air through YouTube. Let it go there.
Yeah.
And see, that's our inspiration, right? Now, Shiva, you posted in the LinkedIn, I'm PMP certified, and I can see hundreds of people giving like to you. I think your LinkedIn is very busy, and
yeah.
See, another 5 people will see that, they get inspired, and they come to the next level of session. That's how things work out. Very good, super. So I'm happy to hear your success. Really very interesting story. Now let's go a little bit on the exam side, because many want to know how the exam was for you. Before going there, what is your nature of job and how much agile awareness was there?
Yeah, so I'm working for IT. I am working in IT sector and for a company, and I'm working in shifts. It's like afternoon 12 to evening around 9-10 sometimes. It will go to 11 also. So most of the time from afternoon onwards, I'm totally dedicated to my work. I will not get time at all to, to jump into PMP or these type of courses. But what I did is, like evening till dinner, I'm spending a lot of time. I don't want to keep more stress to my brain. So I used to wake up early morning. Sometimes morning 4 o'clock, sometimes 5 o'clock, depends on my mood.
Wow.
Sometimes 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. So I can spend at least 6 to 7, 8 or 9 o'clock, at least 3 hours. So I can go back to breakfast and have some time and again join back to my work.
Wow.
So this is the time I managed myself, because then I realized the main thing to crack PMP is not the concepts, or it's not the motivation, it's not psychology or something. It's only the time which you are maintaining for yourself and yourself for exam. That's it. If someone asks me what is the main motive, how to crack PMP, I will simply say time. Because concept you can learn from, if you spend some time for scope management or procurement, that's fine. You can learn some time. If that's not hard, but if you are not managing time, then that's a big problem.
I understand.
Because I faced that problem. I know how it will be.
I understand. Good. So how much you're away from television or mobile? Are you stuck with that or away from it?
Yeah, I play television. I don't say, but in television, I play only these PMP videos.
Man, they are also PMP.
Seriously, you won't believe. See, nowadays my television doesn't have the DTH connection. It's only with the play with internet. So whenever I feel bored with the laptop and mobile, I play these PMP videos or something with in my television, because that's a new way. I mean, I find because mobile it's very difficult to read or to
I
view
understand.
the scenes. Laptop, it's very laptop. We need to sit on one place and I need to keep my head there. But TV, I can move my head here and there, but still I can it will be visible.
Good. Okay, quickly. Is your exam center or proctor?
It's a proctor. I'm
Okay.
waited for a long time to write an exam center. My friend also scolded me a lot to go for a center, and I waited like due to after hearing the news like second wave, third wave, I thought like okay, oh my god, this is not going to happen in a center. So I forcefully I have to choose a proctor.
Proctor. Did it went smooth? How was it? Experience?
Not initially the verification phase it was smooth because I have a Pearson, I have experience. I wrote a couple of examinations in Pearson. I know the starting process and the verification and the workspace, the environment I know, but after that I didn't face much challenges.
Okay.
Because I maintained a proper since I know already I maintained proper internet connection and safe room, everything.
Very good. Super. So give a little hint how you do time management in the exam. How you divide your time?
Time management, yeah. So when I'm preparing, I never thought it's like a 4 hours or 230 minutes or 240 minutes. I never ever prepared like that. Believe me. Of course, the preparation, everybody will have their own strategy. My strategy, I thought my examination as a agile approach. So I have 3 slots. I have 3 user stories. One is 60 questions, one is 60 questions, one is 60 questions. My main target is to deliver my exam result. That's it. How soon I can write 60 questions in one slot. That's it. After that, I'm taking 10 minutes of break. That's fine. My user story is completed. I don't need to think about that. And second time, it's a fresh check-in for me, because if I keep, my mind will think like, if I'm feeling like, oh my God, 4 hours, sorry, 230 hours of exam, oh my God, the number will looks, heavy. I don't want to take that much of a stressful number in my mind.
One step at a time.
One step at a time. Yeah, one step. Okay, let's target 60 questions. That's it. I thought only like 60 questions target in my mind. Apart from that, I never thought it's of 230 hours or 240 or 10 minutes break. Never, I didn't focus on anything apart from 60 questions target. That's it.
Perfect. I like that strategy and idea, so that you don't get overwhelmed. Too many things are there.
Yeah, because I observed, like when we are writing, the first 60 minutes will be very active and our mind will be fresh. And in this, because it's let's suppose 1 hour 15 minutes, 1 hour 20 minutes, if you write first 60 questions, second slot, second duration, you feel little, there will be 2 things in your mind. One is time, one is questions. When you are answering question, your mind will insist like, okay, something is going on there, like your time is going away, you have to keep your answers as soon as possible. So that is one thing which will disturb our mind. In the third slot, it's very dangerous. If we are running out of time, it will disturb a lot. Like our mind will insist like, okay, let's keep whatever the answer in your first answer, keep the first answer which is coming to your mind. So I feel like, what's wrong with me? If I keep like that, am I really going to pass PMP or not? So then I decided, let's split the questions. Let's feel like I'm writing 3 PMP exams, not the 3 attempts, but 3 exams in the same day. So then I decided, okay, let's have 60 questions. It's okay. Even if I take 60 minutes or 90 minutes, it doesn't matter. Let's attempt it.
That's good.
So
nice. Good idea.
And coming to questions perspective, I felt difficulty because the new pattern, it's giving the match the following, the fill in the blanks and the graph and the checkbox answers, I spent a lot of time on these areas because I didn't knew. For match the following, if I keep one answer wrong, definitely the other will be wrong. Because if you keep one answer wrong, and for checkboxes, first option I can choose without any second thought, but for the second checkbox to answer that, I need to read all the options again, which means I'm spending the same time again and again. If I read question for 1 minute and if I read options for another 30 seconds, I can answer only one option. But for checkbox, I need to answer another. That means I need to read the options again. That means I need to spend one more 30 seconds. So it took a lot of time for me on these areas. Match the following main and multiple check boxes.
Choices.
These
Okay.
are multiple choices. Yeah, these two,
Okay.
I felt more time. Like I spend more time on that.
I'm consuming. Okay, got you. Got you. Quite interesting. Good, superb. So how good your family supported you for this exam and preparation?
Definitely, I would like to thank first of all my wife here. So she's also working in IT sector, and whenever I got, it's like she's working in pure agile. She's also working on agile project and day-to-day Scrum calls. Whenever I am reading anything question or when I'm focusing on any question, I will ask her like just without knowing anything, just read the question and answer me. If you're really following agile project, I'm just like challenging for her. She used to help me like this is the approach, because one main thing is we are reading PMP out of our interest and it's a challenging leadership, many reasons. But in day-to-day life, it doesn't matter about any sector. Everywhere we are following that strategies, but simply main thing is we doesn't know. We don't observe. So observing the things which are happening around us is the main thing which we need
I get the point. Close observation is very important.
Close observation is main important. So I got a lot of support from my wife.
Fantastic. That's a good thing, right? Around the family giving you support. Super. So we understood how you prepared. What's your inspiration to come to PMP? So now I look forward how you're going to apply this in your corporate and keep going higher. That's pretty important. See, like you said, learning is one portion. Now applying it and getting yourself mature on as a manager and leader is very important. So good wishes. You have to start applying it, and the results should be very convincing for yourself, telling, oh yeah, it's useful for me, right? If you do that, that's a big win for us.
And thanks a lot, Sriram. Once again, thanks a lot for your support, for a wonderful training. I know you gave the best training. I know I saw many people videos or inspiring videos or motivation, but there is something special in your sessions that I don't know. Only people who experience the trainings from you, they will really observe that. I should not say from my words because that's my personal experience. Only people who get trained from you, they will definitely come to know about that something magic in your sessions. And for thanks Rahul, for I didn't bother Rahul much, but really want to thanks for the entire your training institute, like who is supporting from back and in front like you.
Right.
And I would like to thank everyone.
Right. Nice, Sheshna. So kind of you that some magic is there, right? It's all about people commitment. You mentioned one thing in your conversation. I found that everything is within me, right?
Yeah.
So what we do in the sessions is we try to make you understand everything is within you. That's what, nothing more than that.
Okay.
Anyway, that's a good effort from you. I like the way you carried over your inspiration and the passion towards doing that, because people drop it. 2014 you started. Look at the way you carried with yourself. How many people carry it? They drop in between somewhere. So it means you have that willpower to achieve something like this. Some other goals will be in your mind already, which is there from 2010, 13, 15. Now this PMP clearing will give more confidence. Let me achieve that goal also. Right? That's what's going to happen. Okay. Anyway, good wishes for all your success. Keep rocking. And all the viewers watching this video, I'm sure you got inspired with Krishna's way of looking into things. I'm sure you're also working towards some goal in your life. Start moving towards it. And like Krishna rightly said, everything is within you. So we will start finding that good thing. And give your comments here. What do you like with this video? And more you expect from the people who succeed. We are happy to interview them. Good wishes to you. Keep rocking.
Thank you.
All wish Krishna as well. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, Sriram. Thank you.
Great.